All right, it's a big day because David is back.
David is just barely back.
I know, what an adventure.
I'll get into this later, but our flight's back. We were in California. We were at the Phoenix airport longer than anyone ever wants to be at the Phoenix airport.
I've never been to it. Is it nice?
No, not after spending 10 hours there and all night long. And no, our plane got in at 6:07 this morning. It landed in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And I thought, is there any chance that I'm going to make this? And there were a group of PTL people on the plane, like fans.
Did they clap for you?
They were like, you can do it, David. You can make it. You can do it. And
As
I was
if
like,
you were flying the plane.
I'm not sure I can, but I'm here. So.
Well, we're happy to see you. Are you very
fun.
exhausted?
Now I'm like all caffeinated and hyped up right now.
Yeah, so you're going to crash later.
I will totally crash. Totally crash.
I'm so glad to see you too, and you're really such a trooper for making it. We just assumed that Ron was going to be here with us.
Well, you know what? And normally I might have just done that and given up and waved the white flag. But there's a group on today. We're talking about a fashion show they're doing, and it's something that I love this group so much. And I did not want to miss out on this.
Can you look forward? Look that way.
Why?
You have a hair right here.
Oh, wow.
Get it.
There you go.
Pull it. Pull it on live TV. All right.
Does that feel better?
I'm glad it wasn't attached to anything. Thank you for looking out for me.
It's just a really long eyelash.
I guess.
All right, so we're going to do a special version of the Weekend Rewind because we got to find out how you're outside of your craziness of getting back.
We had a great time out there. So we went to our friends, their daughter was getting married, and we have some pictures to share. So the first night, all of this was on a ranch.
What
so
the heck?
They asked us to dress up in Western gear.
Stop
Gary
it.
did not want to do this. This was so much fun. We had this fabulous dinner down this long table, and there were horses in the stable, and it was an amazing meal. That's Nick, the groom, in the middle there. And then this is the whole group. So that's Bob and Susan and Keelan and Nick. Their daughter, Keelan, is the one who's getting married. She calls Gary Uncle Gary, which I love. We're just so happy for the two of them. And then I want to show you pictures from the next day.
This is like Yellowstone.
It was so impressive. So this is the next day. This is the actual wedding. And I didn't take pictures of the ceremony because it was outside. But she asked Gary to sing, and this is him warming up beforehand, before he changed and everything. But she wanted him to sing Celine Dion's Power of Love as she walked down the aisle. And Bob and Susan walked her down the aisle. And it was so sweet. It was such a beautiful time. It was really a great wedding. And what a wonderful place to be. This was in the Central Coast. Those are our friends, Rob and Louise, who actually live in Lawrenceville.
Get out!
Yeah.
Were they on the plane with you this morning?
No, they wisely were on a different plane somewhere. I don't know. But anyway, it was a great night. And then we had an extra day at the end of this.
Yeah.
We went to the beach. And in fact, we went to the beach that Scott Danka recommended on Thursday before I left. He mentioned, hey, isn't Pismo Beach near there? So we went there. Yeah, Scott's right here with the camera.
Look at that. How do you even get down there?
Oh, do I show the steps yet? Yeah, they're really steep steps. And Gary said, this is like in one of those movies where someone falls to their death. Let's go down the steps, David. And then he like pats my back, and I'm like, uh-oh. The life insurance is paid up. I don't know what's going on.
You know when people ask you questions about Gary and you show that one picture that you always show of you and Gary?
Yeah.
I only now want to see Cowboy David and Gary.
Okay, that'll be the new stock footage picture that we will show.
I like my David to be Cowboy David now.
Really?
I do. I like Cowboy David.
He felt a little out of place, but it was fun.
I like Cowboy David.
Okay, all right. And then finally, I'm going to end up with some pictures of the Phoenix airport. Look, departs 3:41. Ha! It departed at 11:30 last night.
Are you doing this to prove to the bosses that you weren't just soaking up an extra day?
Yeah, I totally took pictures and sent it to the news director yesterday. I did. I mean, and Phoenix looks lovely from the airport. We never left the airport. And let me tell you, you know what this is like. You have been trapped and delayed in an airport with children.
Yeah, it's awful.
It's
really,
awful.
Truly.
So, you know.
There's not enough shopping to keep anybody occupied.
No.
They really need to do something when it comes to delays. Like, have a playground, have something.
Yeah.
I mean, because the only thing really to do is drink, and it's
True.
after a while that You can't do that
Yes,
anymore.
exactly.
You don't want to get kicked out of the airport while you're waiting for your flight.
No, that's true. All right, hey, it is Tuesday, just in time. Tasted Tuesday.
Oh, and
we have, oh my gosh.
It's a spread.
We
It is
have
spread.
a smorgasbord.
So this is coming from Paris Baguette, and they just opened at the Block Northway. They brought us a ton of samples, including, and I gotta say it, Marie the Baguette.
You are so consistent. I love that about you. I love this too.
It's that kind of day where it's like a carb day.
Let's just gnaw on, yes, a baguette. All right, this over here, this is the maple pecan layer cake. And over here on this end, chocolate chiffon cake slices. And in the middle, they have an Oreo mochi donut. And all these lovely pastries and croissants, and look how beautiful
cream
it is.
cheese pastry, pumpkin Danish.
All right, you've already said you want to try one of these, and I want to try one of these too. So here you go. When you're done with your baguette,
I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
I don't doubt it. So we need to. This is a social media moment. We need somebody here with I was going to say a camera. There are cameras all around. I guess we are capturing this.
That is really good. That's crispy.
Yeah.
Good flavor in the inside.
It's good without even butter on it. Okay. I want to try this. We both looked at this cake.
Did you find out how to get the tab off?
Yeah, you pull right there.
Pull the tab.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's
I
fun.
can tell already how wonderful the consistency of the icing. It's light and fluffy because I stuck my finger in it. But I just want to try the cake.
Going in for a bite. And what do you think? Is it so good?
I don't know how many calories this is, and it's worth it. Whatever it is, it is worth it.
I just committed to eating an entire baguette. I'm not worried about calories today. It's Tuesday. We don't count calories on Tuesdays.
Yes, calories don't count on Tuesday. That's part of the joy of Tasted Tuesday.
Oh, there was
This is
something
fun.
crunchy in there.
Yeah.
What is that? Like little chocolate chip?
No, to me it was more like Rice Krispies.
Yes.
It's not Rice Krispies, but it's crunchy
chocolate
like that.
crisp pearls. There's chocolate crisp pearls in there. What a nice little surprise.
I know, it's like a Dairy Queen cake with the little
I
layer
love
of
that. That's so much fun. So give this
I love
a
that
try. I gotta say, this thing is incredible. Just the presentation alone.
Yeah.
Everything that's topped on top. I can't
Take that to a party and impress
Hold on, one more
people.
bite.
Okay, you all hour long, you're gonna have that at the ready. All day long. There's Heather and her baguette.
Guess what? Swimsuit season is over. It's sweater weather. We eat the baguette today.
Let's embrace it. And this chocolate cake, it's wonderful.
So
All
good.
right, so we always joke that we can't dance. I
That's
mean,
true.
it's not a joke because it's true. You dance better than I do. No. Well, anyhow. We've compared ourselves before to Elaine from Seinfeld. Remember how that was an ongoing joke that she can dance? Well, the Brooklyn Cyclones had their annual Elaine dance contest. We showed this last year. This is new.
Is that the winner?
She's the winner. The woman in the black.
She nailed it.
Yeah, she's the winner. But all these contestants were out there. It's always a good time. The winner's name is Shannon. It's not clear what prize she actually won, except the pride, the moment of pride to know that you won the Elaine. What was her last name on the show?
Elaine
Bennett?
Bennis.
Okay.
Yes. I don't know. I think the one girl, this is close. It's a little spastic, but you need to have
she's
right
got
there.
that
it's the
kick,
head back.
That kick with the head back.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
I
Yeah.
love it.
And it says on here that we should ad-lib and dance awkwardly, but
I feel like I should stay sitting. I don't know. Does anybody really want to see that?
No, nobody does.
Are we going to skip past
No.
that?
Yeah, I think we're going to
To the benefit of everyone, including
You know what?
ourselves.
I've been through enough. I've been through enough, people.
All right, we'll move
Stuck
past
in
it.
Phoenix for 10 hours.
We're going to talk about something that we all love, and we have shared this with all of you. We have a little group chat where we share our Wordle and connection scores with everybody. There is something new, though, that's come. It's called the Connections Bot. I got this alert from the New York Times. This is kind of what it looks like here. So they're going to show you, this is the statistics. This is new also.
Okay.
But with the Wordle bot, they're actually going to show you how the difficulty of the puzzle breaks down and your skill. So this is only through the New York Times. You have to have a subscription.
Right.
Not through the regular game app.
because we all do this.
We
the
all do
game,
this.
But you have to have this special subscription to be able to get this.
Yes.
And then, so purple is the hardest, if you're not familiar with this.
Yes.
You're trying to put these words together that go together in some way, and you can't figure out how sometimes.
You know when you can't figure out how, but you're like, but that made sense to me. So essentially what this bot is going to do is tell you why you guessed that way and how many other people guessed that way,
Oh, see,
and kind of
that'll
the
make me feel
reasoning
good.
behind it.
Yeah.
So like you're not alone. What I also found really interesting is that some people feel like they lose the game if they don't get purple first.
Which is, you're setting yourself up for failure, because that's the hardest one.
Wow.
So these are overachievers. I love in our group text, because many times I don't get connections, and
Yeah.
then I will show my result, and then I'll just say stupid game, and Ron always laughs. Ron always gives some kind of response to my frustration.
Well, and I will point out that a lot of times you don't get connections because you just don't do it.
Well,
Yeah, you're
it's
a
true.
weekend warrior.
I'm a
He's a weekend
weekend.
warrior.
I do it on the weekend.
We understand.
During the week, I don't know why. I don't know.
I will say that one of the new things, and it's a lot harder to share with friends, but this one, Strands, is so fun. Are you playing it, Ron?
I don't get strands. I've
do you
told
mean
you
you
guys
don't get
before.
it?
I'm like, I just don't understand. I'm
It's
like,
like
how
a
do you
word
win?
search.
Oh no, it's fun. In fact, it gives you the hints. You get these hints.
I know.
And then you have to figure it out at that
There's
point.
no losing in the
That's
game,
what I was about to say.
actually.
Can
There's
you
a
lose?
new one.
I was like, I don't know if you can lose.
You
and-
can't
yeah,
lose, and that's the best
yeah.
part of it, is that it's just fun to find the words.
All right, so there's a new one called Letterbox that I just found out. And you have to like
I've
within
done this one before.
Okay, within 5 words you have
Yeah.
to like. So that's the one that I've started doing on the
boy.
side.
The
That's my
brain teaser.
extracurricular
We're going down the New York Times game wormhole.
know.
here.
We like it.
It's exactly what they wanted to do during us.
Productivity at
Lure us in.
KDK is just taking a nosedive.
You have to do it in your spare time.
Yeah.
Not during work hours. Come on, the bosses
Oh,
watch
okay.
the show.
Do you want to bite?
Sure. All right, we need to let people know that tomorrow is What You Think Wednesday, and we would like your help. Wait, I'll wait until I'm on camera. Take this mic.
All right, do you enjoy spending time alone? Experts
Yes.
say it can be good for us, but, some people feel
I mean,
lonely.
sometimes there's a stigma to it, and so, it makes them feel lonely. We want to know what you think. Do you enjoy your alone time? Maybe it's good for you. Post your answers to the Pittsburgh Today Live Facebook page. We'll tackle this on tomorrow's show, and I have the next read, don't I?
Yeah, but go ahead, take a bite. I can read it for you.
Okay.
Okay.